In this video, we are going to show you everything that nobody tells you about Orlando. These are the truths that only those who have visited and come back several times discover in practice, and that can totally change your experience if you know them before you go. We are going to talk about the real size of the city, hidden costs, safety, park culture, logistics, climate, and tourist traps. Let us go. Orlando is the dream destination of millions of travelers worldwide, but it is also one of the most surprise-filled and hidden cost trips you can take. The Instagram photos only show the castles shining and the joy of the attractions, but the reality of Orlando requires much more planning than it seems. Those who travel without information may end up spending double the budget, losing entire days in lines, or simply not enjoying the parks the right way. Let us demystify. First truth: the real size and distances of Orlando. The city is gigantic. The Walt Disney World complex alone has more than 100 square kilometers, larger than entire cities. The 4 Disney parks are far apart from each other, with Magic Kingdom at the north end of the complex and Animal Kingdom at the south end. To go from Magic Kingdom to Universal Studios via Walt Disney World Drive, it is about 30 minutes by car, and there are still distances between the Disney complex, Universal, SeaWorld, International Drive, and the outlets. Without a rental car, you spend hours on public transport or Uber. Second truth: the hidden costs of the parks. The ticket is just the beginning of the story. At Disney Plus, the Priority Line system costs between $25 and $40 per person per day, and individual Lightning Lane for popular attractions costs between $10 and $25 additional. At Universal, Express Pass costs between $100 and $200 per person per day. Parking at the parks costs between $20 and $50 per day. Character meals go over $100 per person. Add all this for a family of 4 over 5 days, and you easily add $1,500 to the budget. Third truth: the safety question. Orlando is generally a safe city for tourists, especially in the park areas, on International Drive, at Disney Springs, and at Universal City Walk. Policing is constant and the tourist areas are well lit. But Orlando has regions outside the tourist circuit that should be avoided, especially some parts of the west and south of the city. Another important thing: be careful with empty parking lots at outlets and malls. Leave your car in well-lit locations and never leave valuables in sight. Pickpockets specialized in tourist cars exist. Fourth truth: park culture can surprise you. American parks are exhausting. You easily walk 15 to 20 kilometers per day inside a single park, in lines, between attractions, under strong sun. Most people underestimate this and arrive on the second day destroyed. Employees, called cast members at Disney and team members at Universal, are trained to be extremely polite and helpful. Always thank with a smile and maintain etiquette. Another thing: never skip lines. It is considered very offensive in the United States and can cause you problems with security. Fifth truth: logistics and apps are fundamental. The success of your Orlando trip depends on the official apps. My Disney Experience is the app that manages your hotel reservations, tickets, FastPass, restaurants, and shows parade and show schedules. Universal Orlando Resort has similar functions. Without these apps on your phone, you get lost. Another essential tip: download offline maps and set everything up before arriving at the parks, because internet signal inside the parks can be inconsistent at peak hours. Now, speaking of logistics, renting a car in Orlando is practically mandatory, and that solves half of the transportation problems. An excellent tip is to pick up your car right at Orlando Airport, because you avoid the taxi fare to your hotel and save time. And remember that booking online in advance is always much cheaper. We always use a price comparison site, which we will leave in the link. It compares prices across all rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. On our last trips, we saved up to $60 on a single rental. Sixth truth: the Orlando climate. Orlando is in central Florida and has a subtropical climate. In summer, between June and September, it gets very hot, with temperatures between 86 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit and extremely high humidity, reaching feels like 104 degrees. And every day between 2 and 5 in the afternoon, it rains heavily for 30 to 60 minutes, with spectacular thunderstorms. The parks close outdoor rides during storms. Hurricane season runs from June to November, with peak in August and September. And there may be park closings in extreme cases. The best times to visit Orlando are October, November, February, March, April, and May, with mild weather and less rain. And where to stay knowing all of this? Our recommendation is International Drive, known as iDrive, which is between Disney and Universal, with easy access to everything and with the advantage that hotels have pool and free or cheaper parking. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel on iDrive where we stayed for an incredible price. Super well located, far from the traps of expensive resorts and close to everything that matters. We saved a lot of money with that choice. Seventh truth. Food and tourist traps. The food inside the parks is expensive and usually average. Do not count on gourmet meals at quick service. Expect quick and simple dishes at high prices. Character meals are special, but require booking 60 days in advance and cost the equivalent of a hotel night. Another trap are the restaurants at Disney Springs and City Walk, generally more expensive than equivalent restaurants outside these areas. A much cheaper and tastier alternative for visitors are the Brazilian steakhouses, Texas de Brazil, Fogo de Chao, Rodizio Grill, and similar restaurants on International Drive, with all-you-can-eat system with premium quality. Speaking of having good information to get around well, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips with everything much cheaper, travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video. That helps us a lot. To finish, 4 final tips for mental preparation for Orlando. First, plan the trip at least 60 days in advance, especially to book hotels, restaurants, tickets, and Genie Plus. Second, alternate park days with rest days, like outlet shopping or afternoon at the pool, because 2 consecutive park days destroy you. Third, bring light clothes, very comfortable shoes, strong sunscreen, and a reusable water bottle that can be refilled at park drinking fountains. Fourth, adjust your expectations. Orlando is not a relaxing trip. It is a fun marathon that requires physical and mental preparation. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.